What you see here is the System Properties sheet, which stores all the different properties that the workbook uses. Scrolling all the way to the left, you will see the Welcome and Transactions sheets that we are familiar with. Let's click on the Transactions sheet to make it the visible sheet. Click on the Boardwalk Velocity menu to make its options visible, also termed as Design Framework. We will now examine the menu items available to us. These can be categorized into subcategories. The first subcategory is workbook-related actions, which include adding new sheets, working with the template manifest, switching between application sheets, viewing the metadata of the various sheets, the default settings that the workbook comes with, and advanced options that have an effect on the workbook. The second subcategory is of options that interact with the Velocity server, the actions we are already familiar with. Review changes that we have understood. External query that we can write that interacts with the database. The third subcategory is for sheet-related activities, like creating new formats for our cuboid sheets, modifying options available under Boardwalk right-click menu actions, configuring macros that can be associated with sheet action events like submit and refresh, setting access control, looking up information on the cuboid, and advanced configuration on behaviors when inserting and copying rows in a sheet. The next subcategory deals with setting up rules on how columns should behave. Configuring business validation rules, and view or unconfigure business validation rules. Then there is an integration subcategory which helps with the configuration of Excel merge. And the ability to manually edit the rule setup. The final subcategory is general utilities. Allows a designer to navigate through various range settings. Display global settings of the workbook. And indicates which are read-write. Helps to navigate to the standard layout of sheets. And utilities to manage information in the workbook. There's a help drop-down which offers information on various functions. The Boardwalk Velocity design framework adheres to a structured layout. It begins with a section dedicated to sheet definitions and navigation, followed by server interaction. After this initial phase, attention shifts to configuring the worksheets, defining access criteria, implementing business validation rules, and, if needed, Excel-based integration. This flow of configuration closely mirrors the cycle of adding new cuboids to our application. In the upcoming sessions, we will guide you through this process step by step.